Brooke cared at all about you, she would tell you the truth. That she slept with your husband and she got pregnant.
Oh, you can't hear me cry. See my dreams all die from where you stand.
Just say she's lying,
On your own, it's so quiet.
and I'll believe you.
And I feel so cold. This house no longer feels like home. Ooh. Oh, when you told me you'd leave, I feel like I couldn't breathe.
Tell me again how I pulled the strings and made you break my heart. Tell me the story again, if you dare. He made me feel like no one else ever has. He would touch me and I would feel this jolt of electricity. And I would look into his eyes and I could tell that he believed that I was something special. And he made me believe that too. No matter whether she meant to or not, she took that from me. It's sick. And I hate it. She's my sister, and I hate it.
It's going to take some time to rebuild our trust, to get back on track. I can be everything that you and Will need.
The only thing I need from you is a divorce. I'm done asking for your forgiveness. And I don't have any to give you. Karen appointed me CEO of Spencer Publications today. Effective immediately. You're fired. Who are you, Katie? I always stood by you. Always. Until you came after me and my marriage. And then I stopped defending you, and I started defending myself. And I'm not going to stop doing that. Someday, someone is going to say beautiful things to me. And I want to believe every single word. Someone is going to love me, Bill. And I want to be able to love him back as openly and freely as I ever would have. But that someone isn't you. Because of my weak little heart. That's Stormy's heart, Brooke. Remember him? I have his heart. And I have Ridge's heart too. So you don't have to worry about me.
This house no longer feels like home.
Ridge and Brooke have a child. They've been together more years than not. You have to understand what you're up against.
Well, Brooke has children with many people, Eric, you included. I mean, can't you just allow for the possibility that Ridge and Brooke, as an entity, as a thing, has run its course? Maybe he's just outgrown her.
You really believe that? After all these decades?
I don't think he would be with me if that weren't true.
I'm afraid you're going to get hurt by this, Katie.
I know all about the deal you offered, Ridge. CEO if he leaves me and goes back to Brooke.
He turned me down.
Of course he did. It's blatant manipulation. But I think it says a lot about his character. It says a lot about his commitment to me.
I know my son. And I don't think he's given this offer enough thought.
So you thought you'd just help things along? Nudge him toward Brooke. I mean, it's obvious what you're doing. You think that this is going to be Belief 2.0 and that ultimately they'll end up on the lab room floor with their clothes off. But not this time, Eric. Destiny has changed course. Brooke is with Bill now. Did you know that? And I'm with Ridge. I really, really want you to be able to accept that.
What a lie! What a lie! All of it! All of it's lies! All of it! My whole life! My whole
That's nothing but lies! You slept with my sister! That is inexcusable! You slept with my husband! That is unforgivable! My postpartum was ugly and brutal, but it did not force you into bed with each other. Yes, I was hurt and outraged to find you with my sister, but I am not responsible for your actions. I am not responsible for your choices. Look, I took my ring off before. Look, I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. There it is, in my hand, 5 whole seconds. Soon it will be 10. But wait, the two of you aren't in bed together. How could that be? I mean, my rings are off my fingers. Surely that must mean that you're a free man. Tell me again how I pulled the strings and made you break my heart. Even though you have sworn up and down that it was the last thing that you ever wanted to do. Tell me one more time about these magical, mystical words that only I can say that forced you against your will to ruin my life. Tell me again, Bill. Tell me the story again, if you dare. You need to leave. Go pack a bag.
This is my home.
No. No, you gave me this house, don't you remember? It was a gift for your family. This is your son's home. He should be able to trust his surroundings even if he can't trust his father.
Katie, you really should be careful what you say in the heat of the moment.
I think that's the moral of this story. I need to mean it when I say it's over and let it be the end. But you know, us youngest children, Brooke, I stand up for myself and then I start feeling scared and insecure and I backpedal. I listen to my heart beating in the dark at night and it sounds like someone trying to beat down a door. It sounds like a countdown to something terrible and I will say and do anything. Anything to not be alone. I guess I have the two of you to thank for curing me of that.
All right. You've drawn a line in the sand so many times, I guess it was just a matter of time before I crossed one of them.
Too bad it had to be the one about sleeping with family members.
You will not keep me from my son. I don't need a bag. I'll send someone. This place already feels like a house of matchsticks. Are you coming, Brooke?
No. I'm not going anywhere. Something you did.
You ended your marriage. You all but pushed Bill into my arms.
Right. I made you sleep with him. I forced him into bed with you.
Pretty much. You made it crystal clear that you wanted nothing to do with him. You rejected him, Katie. What was he supposed to think?
Stop defending him! The more you defend him, the more I can hear how much you love him.
What?
Don't you dare try to deny it. Don't you insult me. I can see it in your face. I can hear it in your voice. It's in every inch of your body.
Katie, just
You
calm
are a
down.
pathological liar. You have zero credibility. Your words mean nothing. Stephanie was right all along. You are just a slut from the valley.
Ridge is a kind, compassionate man. I could see why you would develop a crush.
See, there you go again. Don't be a fool. I'm not a child, Brooke. This is not some schoolgirl crush.
It's certainly not what you're thinking.
Ridge seems to know what he wants.
Ridge wants you to feel better about yourself, and so do I.
Well, then you both are succeeding because I feel much better these days.
For all the wrong reasons. This is not going to work. Ridge always comes back to me, and you know that.
Yes, I do. It's been a source of conflict for us. But Ridge has helped me get through it.
Because he wants to help. That's what he does. He saw my poor little sister in pain, and he wanted to make you feel better in any way he could, within limits. He doesn't have to be intimate with you.
We haven't made love, but we have been intimate.
Ridge came back from Paris, and he was upset when he found out about my relationship with Bill.
Your sexual affair with my husband.
You are just angry, Katie. You're doing this for payback. Why can't you see that?
How many times do I have to say this isn't about you?
Yes, it is. It is about me. You ruined my wedding with your stupid, cheap little stunt. And now you're trying to steal my husband? This is not you. This is sick, and it is disgusting. And it's not going to work. You didn't waste any time, did you? Laying down the law to Eric.
He's pushing Ridge at you. I'm not just gonna stand by and let it happen.
It was a business decision, Katie. It doesn't affect you.
Well, that's not true, because what affects Ridge affects my relationship with him. I mean, I'm sure it's the same with you and Bill, right? Now that he's living with you.
Obviously, it's something you're very happy about.
Oh, yeah, I'm thrilled. I guess we're all just moving on.
And I guess your idea of moving on is telling Eric you don't want Ridge and me working together.
Hey, whose idea was that anyway? Co-VPs.
I already told you it was Eric's.
Right, just like it was his decision to offer Ridge the CEO position if he dumped me and went back with you.
I can't help it if Eric sees Ridge and me as the future of Forrester Creations.
You put him up to this.
No, I didn't. In fact, it didn't even cross my mind. That just shows you how insecure you are about what you supposedly have with Ridge.
So I suppose Bill will be moving back in?
He'll do what he wants. What do you care?
Well, of course I want things to be civilized. You know, no more bullying or making threats or calling in the middle of the night to gloat.
Look at you, standing here all superior and self-assured. After you made me feel guilty for a whole year. And now you're doing exactly what I did to you.
Oh, you think I'm stealing your husband? Because last I checked, you and Ridge weren't together.
You and Bill weren't together either. You came storming in the room, Katie, and you demanded a divorce. You never wanted to see him again.
And you waited 5 whole minutes before you
Oh my God, you told him over and over, many times before
Well,
that.
I guess it doesn't really matter now, does it?
It's funny. Because the rest of us can be damned for all eternity for one mistake. And you, sweet Katie, you just have to say you were hurt, you were depressed, you were sick, and you get away with it. You and Ridge really are alike. You can't ever believe that you're wrong. But you know what? Someday, the two of you are gonna have an argument.
Oh, I bet you can't wait for that. You'll be throwing yourself at him before I can count to 10. Talk about 2 peas in a pod. I wonder which one of you will stray first. You or Bill?
So much for keeping it civil. If you have everything you want, why are you so angry?